So young folks, what you viewing? It's time for us to see what's doing. Liberace's turning on. 9 at 9 is really groovy. Feeling groovy.
All right, number 9, want to find romance? Try running. It's the dating trend of choice right now. According to Tinder, running is one of the top profile interests, and according to all the TikTok girlies, it's the perfect way to meet someone new. Check out your local neighborhoods. You just might find a running club. Some of them combine dating and running.
Wow.
That's what women want, is a man running after them on the street.
Right, I know, right?
Come back, give me your number.
Robin combined running and smoking.
Yeah, and drinking.
And it worked out for you.
Well,
Try tennis, pickleball.
I don't know. You know, it's like people on these profiles, I think, always put things people think they should be. I work out a lot.
Yeah.
I run every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 8. Look at that big old bale of cotton. How did it get that way? Look at this. This is a cotton picker, not to be confused with a cotton stripper.
Right.
Oh.
The cotton picker is a much more precise harvesting machine, and it's used when the farmer knows that all that cotton is good and ready. The picker takes only the boll of the cotton plant. It's spelled with an O, but it's basically a ball of cotton. Now the stripper, the stripper takes everything. They're used when it's been a rainy harvest season. The cotton is harder to get off, so the stripper takes all the branches on the stalk, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I love farm
And
stories.
a different part of the harvester takes the cotton off. See, there's a lot more waste and debris involved with a stripper.
Yeah.
And one last thing, cotton is very flammable, so those tractors have these balls of fire retardant inside, and if they detect fire, those balls explode all over the interior of the machine to put the fire out.
Wow.
Hey, look at all we learned today.
That was a journey.
That story had everything. Strippers,
exploding balls.
I mean,
You don't hear about those two a lot together.
No. I'm surprised that's not number 1. We've got 7 more to go.
All right, number 7. Today is Blake Shelton's birthday. He's 48 years old. Let's take a look back at the days when Blake Shelton had a mullet. It was 2001.
If you're calling about the car I sold it, if this is Tuesday night I'm bowling, if you got something to sell, you're wasting your time, I'm not buying. If it's anybody else, wait for the tone.
I wasn't familiar with Blake Shelton back in the mullet days. There we go. Austin was the debut single from his very first album. It spent 5 weeks at number 1. He's had 28 number 1 songs so far.
Really?
17 of those were consecutive.
man.
That's something.
That's fun. All right, number 6, a guy named James Cook does this amazing typewriter art that you just have to see. Check out his Instagram page and follow the links because you might want to go to his shop to buy something at James Cook Artwork, or check it out. This is the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Here we go.
Jeez.
Come on.
Oh my, can you even
Look at
believe
this.
this?
It's beautiful.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. Look at that.
And those old typewriters, they don't have like the erasable ribbon.
No.
Right?
Yeah, one
You
mistake.
can't make one mistake
Nope.
with that
Nope.
thing.
No,
All right.
good for him.
Number 5, fit check. Here's a fashion trend you should skip this summer: barrel jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Also known as horseshoe jeans. They're fitted at the waist and billow out at the thighs, so the overall fit is part cowboy, part clown. And chances are they're not flattering to your body type, because honestly, they're not flattering to any body type. You don't need to add unnecessary bulk, especially in the warmer months. Chances are you're heading to dinner or cocktails with your friends, not a rodeo. Just say no and move on with your life.
There you go.
Number 4, the workplace perks continue as more companies are looking to lure people back into the office.
Yeah.
Lots of people have returned to in-person work, but not everybody wants to do it. Younger people aren't even applying for jobs unless they're allowed to work from home. So employers are offering all sorts of incentives like free fitness classes, catered lunch, hybrid options like 3 days from home, 2 days in person, and shorter workday hours. Other companies are going to extremes with bonus packages. And according to a recent survey, more than half of people who work from home say they would go back into the office if they had shorter hours or subsidized travel.
All right, number 3. This could be a fun summer road trip. Check out Flathead Lake. It's in the northwest corner of Montana. It is the largest natural freshwater lake in the western United States, and it's renowned for the clear, clear water. Look at that.
Yeah.
Also one of the cleanest lakes in the world for its size and type. The water's cold, but people say it is so refreshing that it's worth it. And the views all around are gorgeous. You can see them from a paved highway that goes all around the lake with lots of spots to stop and sightsee.
Wow.
How about that? Boy, you tip over in that kayak and you're in that cold water, forget it. Your feet are trapped in there. Anyway.
Enough about you. Number 2, how to survive a bird flying into your car window when you're behind the wheel. It happened to one of our producers over the weekend.
What?
She was at the Portillo's drive-thru. Her window was still down from ordering, and a sparrow flew into her window directly at her head.
Wow.
She panicked, naturally. So she looked up what to do if it ever happens again. And here's what she found. First, remain calm. Make sure the car is at a complete stop. In this case, it was easy since she was in line at a drive-thru. If your car is moving, find a safe place to pull over. Get out of the car, open all the car windows, and hopefully the bird will fly out. It may be stunned or injured. Try to get a towel or a blanket if you have one to pick it up and safely put it on the ground, or try to gently lure it out if you can. Then check on the bird to make sure it's okay.
This is a lot of work.
If it is, move on with your life. Go home, open a box of wine, drink all your wine, keep your windows closed at all times.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, number 1, we showed a clip last week of Martin Scorsese's mother, Catherine, cooking pizza on Letterman. Well, everyone loves Catherine Scorsese, and the best way to see her is in Martin's documentary of his parents from 1974. It's called Italian American. It's pretty simple. He just set up some cameras in their apartment and let them talk about growing up in New York. It's 45 minutes long. Here are some clips.
Okay, is that the light?
Where are you sitting? Down there? Why? Why is he down there?
He can do what he wants. Let him do what he wants.
Why are you so far from me?
Okay. All right,
Get
so
closer.
Wow.
No, you come here.
Plastic on the furniture. God.
That's it. That's more like it.
Boy.
Lovey-dovey, sort of, you know. They say as you get older, your love grows stronger.
Right.
So for some reason, it is getting a little stronger, you know. Right, Daddy? He's bashful.
Yeah, I know.
Then I go here. This is what my mother-in-law taught me. Take a few spoonfuls of tomato and throw them in here because your meatballs remain very soft. Not like some of the meatballs you eat sometime. If you're invited somewhere,
Yeah.
you eat a meatball and it's as hard as can be. You throw it at the wall will crack. I really shouldn't say that because I have a lot of friends and I'll be getting a lot of telephone calls.
As a kid, sure. I worked in after school. I used to deliver vests. Vest. I used to make vests. At the time, there was a big thing for vests.
My mother rather lived with her mother. Wait a minute, in the hallway. Be careful. Who's in the hallway?
What's happening?
Come up and down. All right, forget it.
Somebody's going up and down. Just be careful. No, you never know.
And Saturdays, I used to go to Delancey Street. There used to be a time that the Jewish people didn't light up their own stoves, you know, and the gas. They wouldn't light no matches.
On Saturdays. On
On Saturday was a Sabbath day. I used to go there for a nickel. I used to light their gas.
So my aunt occupied the bedroom. The kitchen was in the middle. And my mother, father, and the children were in the living
3
room.
rooms, worse than us. 3 rooms.
And don't forget, they used to have their babies at home, too.
No,
Don't think there was
no
hospitals.
such thing as
They used to call the
take it to
midwife, and the midwife would come in.
So you were born here?
The twins were born at home.
The twins are who?
Me and my brother Charles. And of course, there was such a big row that time over the twins. Somebody wanted the girl, the other one wanted the boy.
What do you mean somebody wanted?
They want to take them.
Because they got excited. 2 kids. How are you going to feed all these kids?
Well, you
So
mean
one
they
woman
wanted to
says,
take-
"Don't get excited. I'll take the girl." What do you think this is? What do you think this is? A bargain basement? I'll take the boy. What is this?
That's great.
He is so much like his mother, isn't he?
Charlie, I was right.
What were you right about?
My father used to smash the grape with
but
his
not-
feet
But not with the.
and then put it in the thing.
But no, they can't. You mash it once. Oh my God.
Your father didn't have the machine my father had.
Yeah, don't worry, we had machines, all right.
Wow.
That is great. Never seen that. It's a 9 at 9.
Feeling groovy.